Hi Cancer, welcome to your October general reading. I'm using the Troth tarot cards. I've also shuffled the Wisdom of the Oracle, and the card that jumped out the pack for you whilst I focused on Sun sign Cancer, Ascendant Venus, Moon in Cancer is Serendipity, and I'll interpret the Oracle card after I've done the card reading for you. Okay, so messages and information, general reading for Cancer, October 2020. So cards and information for Cancer. Sorry Cancer, it's just too many cards. Bear with me. Prefer them when they come out, one or two at a time. Cards and information for Cancer. Cancer, Sun sign. Keep doing that. Cards and information for Cancer. Cards and information. What sounds need to see now? 5 or 9. Right. Well, first energies for you. I need to get some more cards to get a complete interpretation of what's happening. But first energies are of new opportunity actually for you, Cancer. Opportunities to start again, something creative. Very much new beginnings for you. Right, and I also want to say I'm picking up on a professional person coming in with news and information. This person's very helpful, very knowledgeable, and so you'll find that there is either advice or guidance from this person. Okay. Right, I feel it's quite an emotional time for you. I mean, you've got the moon in the reading, which for Cancerians is your ruling planet. But it does suggest in this reading that things are quite emotional with regard to creative new beginnings. I'll give you more information. Bear with me. Cards and information for Cancer. Cards and information for Cancer. Cards and information for Cancer. Okay. Cards and information for Cancer. Wow, you've got a lovely outcome card. You've got the Sun as the outcome, which is really positive. But let me just looking at this. Okay, so the two major arcana cards are the brightest lights in the sky, which is the Sun and the Moon for you. And the Sun is very masculine, positive day forces. The Moon is feminine, night forces, negative night forces. So there's kind of a balance here. But also you've got a couple of nights coming in here as well. Okay, so I want to say to you first of all, I do feel you're going with the flow, Cancer, at the moment. As I say, there are opportunities. You're not going to push or force anything. If other people make an effort, you'll make an effort. If they don't bother, I feel neither will you. Relationships, because the moon, when it comes up early on in a reading, suggests there are heightened emotions and feelings, and that love, affection, feelings and emotions are the priority in this situation, the reading. So I want to say to you, there's two different people, I feel, that are affecting you. One relationship, I want to say, is either drawing its way to a close or going nowhere. Certainly there's a lot of muddle and confusion there. It feels to me as though those involved are not really communicating. So that's where the lack of clarity comes from. When you sit down and talk openly and honestly, then, you know, everyone knows how everyone feels. You might not like what you hear, but at least you understand. But there's a lack of communication, I feel, at the moment. A new beginning or a new love interest may well be up in the air or affected by a past or an ending connection. For some of you, this may be an ex is stirring up trouble and causing trouble with regard to you starting something new or a new relationship. For some people, because the moon energy can be a female around stirring things up or causing problems, it could be interference in some way from a family member, either on their side or yours. So yeah. So I want to say to you, the two energies, you've got Knight of Cups, which is watery, you know, like you, sensitive. Knight of Cups can be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and if not sun sign, ascendant, moon, or, you know, planets placed in water in the natal chart. And this is someone coming in. There is definitely love here. But I also want to say I'm picking up on somebody who's caused a lot of problems for you. And I mean, it may well be that you're the one either putting the brakes on with regard to something new or being a bit cautious about this. Okay, bear with me. So I mentioned about new opportunities coming in, a professional person giving you advice and guidance. You definitely have love here, because the Ace of Cups is either a new beginning next to the moon. It's a new beginning or a deepening of feeling or emotion in a relationship. So for some of you, this would be a commitment, but as I say, you know, somebody from the past or a past relationship either impacting on or affecting you emotionally with regard to this deepening of feelings and emotions and potentially a new beginning. So it's as though somebody else from your past is not either happy about this or ready to accept it, and for that reason it may well be that there are children involved, or so I think you've definitely got a bit of interference. And interestingly, the card interference is actually in a position of your fears. I mean, it can be hopes and fears, this position, but with that card there, it doesn't look like it's hopes. So the Eight of Swords, you're fearing that problems, you know, will keep happening if there is a lack of communication and you and this person from the past can't see eye to eye. I feel that they're being very stubborn. They're not communicating because deep down they know that what they're doing, their actions, are to blame and causing the problems. And if they sit down and talk to you about it, they go down a path where they lose the argument, look stupid, or are expected to change. And, you know, they don't want to. The energy above this is the Prince of Swords, and the Prince of Swords can be quite destructive. Do you know, there can sometimes be emotional abuse here, especially this card and this one underneath, it feels to me as though you would have probably had a really hard time, Cancer, getting away from this person. And it would have been quite in an emotionally draining situation. So the last thing you want to do, you kind of don't want to inflame the situation, wind this person up, or get, things become further problems. And maybe this new person can't quite understand why you're reacting to the person from the past in the way that you do. And well, I mean, there's obviously been a difficult dynamic between you and an ex. So you've got the Four of Cups. So positive new beginnings. As I say, deepening of feeling and emotion in a relationship, passionate feelings involved, someone who's very helpful, good communicator, professional, takes his work and career seriously. But you've got the Four of Cups. So it's suggesting you've in the next couple of weeks ahead of you, this is positive energies in one sense, that you've got the potential of really good things around you, but there's also one area where there is dissatisfaction. And this card underneath, the Ten of Wands, is giving me more information. And where you feel dissatisfied is that there are extra burdens and responsibilities on your shoulders. Somebody is not either pulling their weight or paying their way or helping or sharing the burden, basically. And so it's really difficult here because, again, as I say, you don't want there to be all this bad energy again, but you also feel that you're finding it hard to shoulder all these burdens, and that could be financial burdens as well as, burdens with regard to children, especially if an ex is not having the children when they say they will. So it does really feel to me as though this person is playing games, trying to make you upset, trying to upset this new cup full of love, because they think if you're angry and upset, it could cause problems between you and the other person. So I really do feel this is someone from the past having a real problem with the fact that you're very happy in the present and they're not. So they're kind of trying to rain on your parade. Okay. But as I say, you've got the Knight of Cups. So this is somebody coming in, genuine feelings, wants a future. I mean, he's not showing up in this reading as the King of Cups, but as I say, these energies, this is a very positive, genuine person. He's offering you love. The Ace of Cups is here as well. So it's all really positive stuff. It just feels to me as though this person in your life doesn't have the amount of influence in your life because you don't want to cause more problems with this other person. So I just feel you're still, in some way, you're still treading on eggshells slightly, or in this energy of protecting somebody else. But as I say, that other person is not really contemplating or considering your feelings or protecting you in any way. So the Prince of Cups and this offer of love, and the energy underneath is the Sun. You are going to have such a joyful relationship with this person. You're going to bring out the best in each other. You are going to play like kids. There may be children around you, so you could find yourself doing things like playing a game of football or rounders, or it's doing things, even sitting down, drawing at a table, sitting down and drawing, and children drawing, and just having so much fun playing games, childlike games with the kids. But yeah, I mean, so this energy is really, really positive, and it's so different to this past energy. It just feels really good to me. So even if you're relatively early stages and it's new love coming in, at whatever stage you're at with this, I really sense a potential for commitment further down the line. But you may be very cautious because of this person in the past, that you don't want to kind of press their buttons so that they cause you further problems. I just want to get a couple more cards for guidance and information as to how best to handle this person from the past. Bear with me. Okay, I'm getting a bit more information here. He's holding on tight to money. That's what I get the sense of. Some people are naturally sort of on the cautious side when it comes to spending money, or can they're either mean or generous, one way or the other. And this person, I would say, because they're making life a bit difficult for you. Yeah, they're making life a bit difficult for you because they're holding on tight to money. But this advice coming in, I said to you that I picked up on someone giving you advice and guidance. Tried and tested methods will definitely work in resolving this. And you've got the Ten of Cups, which is your wishes and desires coming true. Okay. Right, the message that I'm getting, actually, and I wouldn't usually advise that you stop communication, but I would say that if this person is not cooperating or doing what they say they're going to do, if you tell them that unless they do what they should be doing, their side of the bargain, then you're not going to communicate with them. And as long as you say that that's the reason why, then they can actually... So, if your response is to put up clear boundaries with them, that you won't cooperate if they don't, then actually I feel you'll get what you wish for. I think a lot of the fears of this person causing you problems, the energy of that person, especially this, as I say, it feels like this is someone that's caused you a lot of problems, but that was when this new person wasn't around. And I really feel, there are some people that they will cause problems, but when you're with somebody that makes you stronger, this person doesn't have the kind of, call it the courage to interfere so much. So I think stand united with this new person and be a bit stubborn about things, spell it out, be clear, and you'll get what you wish for. Certainly don't tread on eggshells, and yeah. Okay, so this oracle card is really about whatever you want right now, this is saying that there are so many blessings and there are so many positive things coming in for you. Bear with me 1 second. So I said about luck and good fortune. And this is a really fortunate time for you. You will have victory, you will have success, and things are just aligning for you at the moment. It's really interesting because there's really big planets in your opposite sign of Capricorn, which is the business world and certainly how we make our money, or the career path. And Jupiter and Saturn's there. So Jupiter is opportunity. Pluto is about transforming and changing our work or career path. And then Saturn is about the hard work and effort, but it's having the opportunity to have that hard work and effort bringing success. Now, it is in opposition to you, Cancer, so it does mean that some of the success could impact on family life and affect home life, but there is definitely very positive. In fact, this could be an opportunity for you to either start a business or work more from home, and that would be really positive. But you've got luck, good fortune, everything aligning at the moment to bring not only what you wish for into your life, and this is both financially and with commitment and loving relationship, but definitely miracles are going to be starting to be happening in your life. So don't think too much about this energy from the past. That person wants you to stress and worry because then you give them your energy. And as I say, Prince of Discs is saying, look, if he's holding on tight to money and he's been stubborn about things, two can play at that game. Make it clear that this is what you expect, and if he doesn't change what he's doing, then you're not going to communicate with him and you just shut him out. Okay? And then that makes life difficult for him. As I say, two can play at that game, but always remember what I said. As long as you are doing it, not that you're instigating the problem, so this is the spiritual energy here, but that you're just reflecting back his behaviour towards him, which will show him that actually it's not working. Or her. It's possible it's a her. But yeah. Okay. So Cancer, I hope you've enjoyed the reading. I hope it's been helpful. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will be putting more readings up for Cancer. And if your sun sign's Cancer, please check out your ascendant sign and moon sign readings, because there might be a bit more information there that can give a bit of a kind of clearer picture. One will resonate probably better than the other, but you need to kind of watch them to see. Please like and share, and yeah, okay, I hope you've enjoyed the reading. All right, bye for now then, Cancer. God bless. Bye bye.